Alright guys, what's up? Welcome back to the channel guys. This is KILOK TV and I'm your host KILOK. This time guys, we're back at it again with another review, and if you guys remember the past reviews, we're not in our normal structure, but we're at this car's natural habitat today guys. Today we're gonna go ahead and review a 1993 Toyota MR2 Turbo guys. As you guys could tell, this thing's a freaking, it looks like a little mini freaking Hot Wheel Ferrari guys. Earlier when we were doing drone shots, oh god, you guys should have heard that shit. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna go look around and see what he's done to it, right? So let's
bought it maybe 7 years ago, bone stock from original owner. Just been building it ever since, man. Motor's basically fully built. It's on E85. I made 450 wheel about a year and a half ago. Wheels are Volk Racing T37s, OG bronze. 17 by 8.5 fronts and 17 by 9.5 in the rear. Federal 595 RSRRs. So they're pretty sticky.
Look, nice wood brake setups right there, guys. Brembo, who?
Interior's a Nardi classic wood steering wheel. Got Takata harnesses, got an auto power roll bar, powder coated, VDO gauges, a couple little things for car seats.
And you did all this work yourself?
Yeah, it's all myself in my garage.
Damn, now talk about built, not bought.
Engine's a second gen 3S GTE. All forged block, heads built, got cams, valve train conversion from newer Celica, custom intake and exhaust manifolds, Garrett GT30s on air-to-water intercooler, 1200cc injectors. It's on a Haltech standalone EMS, runs E85.
E85, talk about that corn juice, right? Yeah. Now, having this car as an E85, is it difficult for you to go ahead and like fill it up all the time, or do you have to go far?
You know what, there's a lot of E85 stations popping up all over California, especially Inland Empire, so it's not really hard to find a station. I got it all mapped out on my phone anyway, so you know, whenever I take a long trip, I plan it out.
What's the furthest you've gone out here in this car?
On one trip, probably a good 500 miles maybe, just cruising around.
We got this 1993 MR2 Turbo. It originally comes turbo, but you know, my man Huey out here put in that work. As you guys could tell, I think the only thing to talk about this is nothing. If anything, like the pretty much streaming, and this is a T-top, guys. Look, as you guys could tell, which is you kind of usually see these on the Camaro. If you're ever going to get romantic, you might as well get yourself a T-top, guys. As he said into the interior, let's go here to the back. Look at that. So if you guys remember the Ram, we did review the Ram. We did the exhaust wrap, and in this one you can see that he did the exhaust wrap as well. It's just, you know, it makes it look nice, and it also prevents that, you know, from that heat exposure as well. Look at this powder coating, guys. You powder coated this yourself?
Nah, I took it to the shop. That's one of the rare things I took to a shop.
Dang, look, and we got, look, we do got that TRD badge on there, guys. How many people have actual, you know, TRDs nowadays? Look at that. Nice little turbo. Look, he does have that turbo blanket back there, guys. What turbo are you running again?
It's a Garrett GT30 76.
Now, what kind of exhaust do you have out here?
It's a Brit Technologies 3-inch all the way through. We got 3-inch downpipe connecting it too.
Before we continue, how do you feel about that exhaust logic?
Man, it's bullshit. But you know what? There's a lot of misinformation going around about it. To be honest, the ticket's not an automatic $1,000. It's $1,000 because the cop sends you to a state ref. You know, he's giving you a ref ticket. Ref tickets have always been upwards of $1,000. The only thing that changed with the exhaust law was you used to be able to basically just put the stock one back on and get it signed off. Now you can't do that. Now it's a mandatory fine, but the fine's not $1,000. Yeah, it's like $200, but there's a video of some broad in a Civic getting pulled over and the cops like lying to her saying, oh yeah, it's $1,000. And it's a fucking lie. They're just trying to scare you. But either way, the cop will give you a rough ticket. It's gonna be $1,000, but if he doesn't, it's like $200.
I think it's because all the takeovers person.
It's all the fucking stupid ass kids and their clapped out ass fucking Mustangs doing stupid shit.
So we got Huey out here, and you mind giving us a ride out here?
Yeah, let's do it.
Damn, guys. All right, guys. I'm excited for this, so let's do this shit. Alright guys, as you could tell, the first impression I have, this is a not so fat friendly, but you know, that's not the car's fault, right? So we're on some nice Ricardos. I'm not gonna tell you, I'm not gonna lie, these things are nice, and it's not the seat, it's just the amount of space that we have here. So let's catch a little ride out here. We have a long strip here, see what this thing could do, guys. So let's check it out. Oh shit! Oh shit! That shit is fast, guys. I think this is the fastest launching car I've been in, guys. I thought the SRT punched, but no, hell nah. This shit dips, guys. Oh god. So, how much horsepower you said you're laying down to the wheel, man?
450 wheel, so about 550 crank.
Damn, what about torque?
Torque's about 388.
Pretty sure we're like in a freaking roller coaster, guys. So look. What was that, like half throttle?
No, that was about half throttle.
Oh god, we're in half throttle, guys. Oh god, this thing is, oh, this is neat, guys. This is neat. So as you guys can tell the interior, look. Let me just show you guys straight off the bat. If you guys can see, look, not much knee space, but then again, I'm a pretty big ass guy. We do got our gauges out here, and then you have some other gauges there. What kind of gauges do you have running over there?
Let's see, that's a TCS digital boost gauge and vacuum. That's a PLX wideband. And I usually have it linked up to my phone too, so it'll show a couple things on my phone.
7 years, what made you want to build an MR2 out of all cars?
I had one before, and I know they had a lot of potential. Not a lot of people had them back then, and I've always liked them since I was a kid, man. There's a lot of cars I like, but MR2 was definitely the top 5. Another one would be R32 GTR, but you know, it's a little too expensive for my
it's
budget.
out of the budget system at the time.
For now. Stuff that I did myself, I did the low-rise headlight conversion, used E36 fog light housings, flipped upside down, gutted them out and stuck projectors in them, made custom brackets for the low-rise. I built the hood myself too. It's I put a KSR fiberglass hood vent into the stock hood, molded it to it, built a radiator duct that connects to the hood, so air that goes through the radiator goes straight out the top of the hood. All the bodywork, everything I've done myself.
Oh man, that fluttered, guys, that fluttered. Now, I did read articles, guys, that when the MR2 was developed to compete with the Honda Del Sol, they try to have that small class car where it was just a 2-seater, nice, small, and compact. And the MR2 was the Del Sol's competition at that time. With so much horsepower you have, what do you take out in the freeways? Or
Taking out a couple Mustangs, a couple Camaros, a bunch of Subarus, a few Evos.
Oh, like that? You gotta say it like that?
Taking out a bunch of Hondas. I'll just see them on the freeway. They'll, you know, try to race me. There's a fucking Camaro right there, actually.
We're getting some action today, guys.
Speaking of Camaros,
So do you get a lot of people pulling up on you?
All the time, man. See, this motherfucker wants to play.
Oh shit.
It's too much traffic, but
To this car, what's your ultimate goal?
eventually, maybe 800 horsepower.
800 horsepower.
Yeah. I mean, eventually, if I ever blow this motor up, I'll either build a 3S and stroke it out to a 2.3, or I might do a K, like a K swap. You know, a lot of people talk shit about people swapping in Ks into the MR2s, but I don't give a shit. If I was a purist, I wouldn't do half the shit I've done to this car.
Right?
So, you know, it's all about power, man. This is, you know, arguably the best generation. First generation was nice. It was just real boxy, and then the MRS I didn't really like, just because they got rid of the flip-up headlights. They, you know, got rid of the turbo. It's more of a dumbed-down car. It handles better than the second gen for sure, but I think the second gen's the best generation that came out. Handling's real nice. It's just a lot of people. Look at this fucking RSX. You fucker don't want none.
You think you want the sauce?
A lot of people talk about shit like snap oversteer, but snap oversteer is mostly a myth. It's always up to the driver, man. I mean, an MR, you can't drive it the same as an FR or an FF. It's just a different technique, that's all. This guy's trying to fuck with me. Let's go, motherfucker.
Get next to that.
Bye-bye, motherfucker.
Oh man, what I like about this guy is that it's so freaking torquey. Like, hey, man, you must have a good streak score for that.
Well, number one, handling. Number two, all the weight's in the back, so when you launch it, dude, it's traction all day, man. It's a little bit of a bitch to work on since there's no space in the back, but you can learn to deal with it, man. Weight balance is almost 50-50. That's why the handling's so nice. And if you think about it, all the supercars out there, they're all mid-engine. You know, all the Lambos, all the Ferraris out there, the fucking Pagani Zondas, the McLarens, everything. All the F1 cars, all the Indy cars. You know, all the sports cars got mid-engine, so, you know, why not? Toyota made one and it's cheap, so, you know, why not get one?
Back to the interior real quick. So all we really have is just a modification here on the stereo, you know, aftermarket Pioneer touch. We do have, you know, the standard AC here, you know, nothing tampered with. It does have, you know, a small little cubby here, as you can see, you know, cigarette lighter, whatnot. The tachometer pretty much is also stock as well. Now as for space, you know, we have our gearbox here, so nothing too crazy. In the back, maybe what do you say you can fit in the back?
Behind your seat, I got a 12-inch subwoofer and a truck wedge box. Behind my seat, I got the amplifier for my sub. Got a fire extinguisher back there. Down there's a storage compartment. I keep some extra stuff in there. That's about it. The roll bar took up all the space. That's why you can't lean your seat back or slide it back any further, because the roll bar's there. But I mean, you learn to deal with the space. I mean, there's a lot of different little pockets you can stick all your shit in. The trunk, it's still got a trunk too. I fit a lot of shit back there. No homo.
Most of you guys already know this, but the engine's not in the front, it's in the back like you guys seen earlier. In the front we just do have some cargo space in there. What would you say you're able to fit in that cargo space?
Maybe like a duffel bag, but after I put that duct in there that connects to the hood, and after I put the the air-to-water intercooler ice tank in the front. I can't fit anything up there. So the strut bar's in the way too, so I can't fit anything up front anymore.
You guys, and I like this because it has the old school readings, guys. If you guys can see, it's nothing fancy. It's very nice and to the point, unlike all the nice fancy stuff nowadays. You know, everything's digital, everything's colored. It goes straight with his interior because it's all stock. He has that stock look inside.
That's actually for, it's from it's a company called Rex Speed. It's made for Lancer Evo 9. So I took that and I used a heat gun. I kind of molded it a little bit better to the dash. And yeah, that's about it.
So nowadays, I mean, nowadays you have turbo cars, you know, and they come usually stock with some type of display. And if he wouldn't have told me it was from the Evo 9, I would have thought it was stock, you know, because you got your heat,
oil temperature and oil pressure.
Oh, there you go. Oil temperature and oil pressure, and then you got your water, your water temperature here as well.
I tuned this with my buddy Miles Batista from Max Speed Tuning. I don't know if he still has Max Speed, but he's OG Rev Hard Turbo, man. He's bringing it back.
Now, ever since you've had a tune, have you had any problems or issues with your car?
Absolutely not, man. Miles is a fucking beast, dude. This is probably maybe what, the second or third MR2 he's tuned, and man, the tune's been rock solid. He tuned it on 91. We made 350 wheel on a conservative tune. We tuned this one on E85, made 450, and that was only on about 23 pounds of boost. After I left, I turned it up to 26, so I might be making a little more than 450 actually. But I don't know, man. He's a good guy. He's a good tuner. He's bringing it back. I'm on Instagram at the B Guy, TheBeeGuy, and all my shit's on there, man.
There you guys have it. You guys want to go ahead and follow his builds, guys? I'll put his description down below. Like if you guys are new to the channel, like I said, welcome. This is KILOK TV, and I am your host, KILOK. I want to thank all you guys so far that have been following the channel, supporting the channel since day one. We are already at 1,200 subs, and it just keeps growing, guys, slowly but surely. And I really appreciate you guys. Thank you guys so much. If you guys like this video, smash the thumbs up out here, man. Share any of my videos to anyone that you think might like it. If you guys have any questions or have any other cars you guys want me to go ahead and review, most definitely let me know and put it down in the description down below. And again, this is KILOK signing out. Do what you love what you do, guys. Deuces, man. Thanks, appreciate it. We out.
Feel just like a rock star.